What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. So the Colorado Buffaloes lost a very close and competitive game last night against Kansas State. Back and forth action, great moments for each team. Well fought on both sides. But I have to make this point. The Colorado Buffaloes are going to have to improve Shiloh Sanders' tackling. Like, they're going to have to improve it. I'm not even trying to denigrate the brother, but I saw him miss so many tackles last night. I said, there's no way we won't be focusing on form tackling all practice, next practice for him, because he's become a detriment to the team. Because Shiloh just likes to hit, he does not like to tackle, right? He likes to just make big hits that can go viral, but tackling is not his forte. And I know a lot of y'all gonna say, well, he led, the team in tackling last year, right? Y'all, I've been watching Shiloh be bad in open field tackling all since last season. Even though he led the team in tackling, like and I don't know how true this is. I read a stat from somebody said that Pro Football Focus, who has been covering Division I football since 2014, might I add. Pro Football Focus has Shiloh Sanders ranked number one last year with the most missed tackles in the conference last season, right? With the most missed ones. He led the team in tackles, but they said he had the most missed tackles, and I can believe it because instead of wrapping, he don't wrap nobody up. He just try to go for the big hit, and then he misses on open field tackles, and then gives up a lot of yardage in doing that. That's a detriment, man. He misses a ton of easy tackles because he just trying to, and I know what it is, right? His father got flagged. Deion Sanders got flagged for not being a tackler, even though he was the best cover corner we ever seen in our life. But his father got flagged for not being a tackler and all of that. And I think he don't want to have that stigma on him. But also this, I think it's because, when you lay the wood on somebody, right? And pause for y'all folks is immature. It sends a message to a team a lot of times. And also, him being a kid that grew up in affluence, I think he wants to send that message that I'm not soft. I'm not a punk. I'm not soft or nothing like that. I'm not one of these soft just prep school kids or whatever. He want to send that message. But again, because he's not doing proper form tackling, it really is a detriment to the team. And I know he was injured and all of that, but Shiloh was tackling like this pre-injury. Like pre-injury, he's always missed a ton of tackles by not wrapping up. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be for real. I watched him miss about 10, 11 tackles last night. And to be for real, Prime should have took Shiloh out after the 10th tackle. I'm not even talking about the one where he fell to his knees and got shook to his knees. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying, he was missing a lot of tackles. And I'm like, yo, how many times we gonna leave him out here? Because he's not playing well enough to be on the field. He's hindering the defense. You know what I mean? Poor tackling, no communication, not in the right gaps. And it has to be corrected. Because they got some more ranked opponents to play. And he can't give up tackles like this. Just trying to make a big hit and trying to be a heat-seeking missile. Right? Now, I know, Ryan Clark, safety, heat-seeking missile, but he knew how to tackle. He knew how to proper form tackle where he's not missing a whole bunch of tackles all across the field. And that can't happen, especially for a player like Shiloh, been in college for about, 5-6 years now? They're going to have to improve it, man. They're going to have to improve it because he's going to keep giving up big plays. So I believe, and I don't know, from what I got something on the screen, saying that Coach Prime basically he ripped Shiloh or whatever. He calls out Shiloh and keeps it real. And if so, that's good. You know what I'm saying? But get with your boy, get with your son, and show him how to proper form tackle for real. Because going forward, I should have the schedule right in front of me. They got at least 4 more ranked teams left to play. And he gonna have, at least a couple weeks ago, they were ranked, all the teams that I remember looking at them. I remember looking on their schedule. But he can't afford to do that against these big time opponents. Every possession counts defensively. They gotta hold it together, right? Now I know they lost Travis Hunter last night, Jimmy Horn Jr., all of that. And when that happens, that's extra, like the extra onus to be like, hey, we gotta make these tackles, y'all. We gotta wrap up. And so he gotta be better, man. I do believe he can be better. I think it can be fixed for sure. I just don't think it was properly honed in on the fix. I don't think nobody really told him, hey, we gotta fix that, bro. I don't think nobody really told him. Now, after this game, because the world saw it, I'm not the only one that saw him missing tackles all across the field. Like all night, like missing just tackles. I think because the world saw it and it was such a emphasis, like on Twitter, like it wasn't just me. People were saying the same things. And I think now Prime, like, and he saw it too, like, yo, I gotta fix this. You know? And like I said before, I saw it last season. Matter of fact, one of my best friends, shout out to my dog Charleston Gurley. My boy CJ Gurley played for Arkansas State University, Sun Belt Conference. They was always in bowl games, right? He walked on, because he walked on a football team and earned a scholarship. Earned a scholarship after walking on, which is hard to do, right? But he played safety. And during the time Colorado was on their long win streak, he was the first person that really said, like, I think I missed one of the games, or like I really didn't see all the game or something. And they won a game. It was one of the games they won. And my boy CJ say, man, Shiloh's not good at open field tackling. He's going to have to get better. He does not tackle well in the open field. And that's going to be a problem for them going forward. He said that. And as the season progressed last year, I myself saw it as well, even though he led the team in tackling. You know what I mean? He got to get better, man. So I know they're gonna improve him. It's gonna be fixed. I believe so. I believe in the next few weeks you're going to see some major improvements from him. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about it because I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah. You shouldn't just be focused on making big hits. It should be on, hey, you're not gonna be able to make a big hit every single time, right? Sometimes you just gotta make sure you get the guy down. Get him down, stop him from progressing, and let's stop them from getting another first down. That's it. Machiavelli Mills TV, y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.